Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this unboxing and flip through of Love Story Oracle cards by Deja Drewit. I backed this second edition of these Oracle cards on Kickstarter. My understanding is that these cards are brighter than the first edition. I've been looking for some love-themed Oracle cards, and I really was surprised that after I ordered these and looked at Deja's website that you can, get this, the first edition at least, on her website, on Etsy, even on Amazon. And I've searched Amazon and Etsy for love Oracle cards, and I don't think I ever saw these before I saw it on Kickstarter. So here is the box. It's still in the plastic. There are some other items in here, or is that just the interior of the box? Let's see. So looks like these are postcards of a couple of the Oracle cards. And it says, "Thank you so much, dream big." And it identifies other projects or products that Deja has and the different social media accounts and the direct website if you want to get the first edition, second edition, and other decks. I saw there were kind of self-empowerment decks, but I was specifically looking for a love theme Oracle deck. So here is the hard like clamshell magnetic box. On the inside it says, "Dear dream lover, I long each day for the sun to set and moon to rise, for once again our souls to reunite. I don't know when or how we'll meet again, but I know it's you when I see your eyes. Our love feels so real. The way you make me feel is so surreal, like we've known each other for many lifetimes. Every night I long to hold and kiss you after I awake, but every time you vanish. Are you real or just a dream? Wherever you are, dreaming of you, may our love story never end." That's really cute. I love how there's the handwritten aspect inside of the box cover. It reminds me of the stuff that I used to write like this when I was in like junior high. I remember I did a bunch of like little poems for an English project, and I called it like intellectual poems. What's pretty funny is I spelled intellectual incorrectly on the cover, but junior high. I'm gonna say I was young and dumb, or sorry, young and not yet well educated in spelling. So here's the interior of the box. On the back it says, "A beautiful universal Oracle deck to help you seek guidance with romance and relationships. No more wondering, ask and you shall receive. The guidebook includes upright and reverse meanings for each card, questions you can ask, and several relationship card spreads." So this deck, I understand, is a total of 44 printed cards and 6 blank cards for you to kind of write whatever it is that you want. And I'm going to spend a lot of time figuring out what to do with those cards. So here is the bound guidebook. It's 116 pages or so. And it looks like it's color printed. There's a picture of the creator, Deja, and information about the cards, how to use the cards, ritual spell casting, blank cards, card spread for new love, future love, ex-love spread, past, present, future, ooh, a crush spread, and spread questions. Oh, I like the spread questions. You can mix and match as you see fit to create your own spread. I don't think I've seen that before. That's, or at least in a deck, inserted in a deck, to kind of just have random questions. So here it looks like even the image of the card is shown within the guidebook, and it gives you some questions to ask. It looks like you can use these cards for, like it said, ritual and spell casting. So those are possibly how to ask those questions, or questions to ask when you're using it for ritual and spell casting. So here it goes through the 44 cards, and let's see if there's anything after that. Just another thank you, and the other products that were also shown on the insert. So here is the back of the deck. I wonder if you can actually read this handwritten, what it says. It could be absolutely gibberish, but if you are able to read it, or you know what it says, well, let me know. And here are the edges of the cards, and they are a beautiful lavender. I don't believe I have a deck like this. Actually, that's not true. I think the Star Seeker Tarot has a similar, like, purple edge, but it's not this color of lavender, I believe. The cardstock is, oh, here's the blank card actually. So it looks like kind of like a marbling look on the blank cards. And so these cards are like, it's called, like, I think it's standard tarot size cards, even though these are oracle cards. And the cardstock is 400 GSMs, so a bit thicker. And after I do the flip through, I will go ahead and do some shuffling. So it's quickly go through each of the cards here. Okay, so I'll put this off to the side. We have control, communication, true love, music of the heart, support, commitment, maturity, patience, romance, fear, guarded, daydream, spark, mystery, passion, spy, all the different emojis and icons for phone and texting. Freedom, flirt, open up, strings. I will have to say, you know, this imagery is reminding me of the Wandering Soul Oracle deck that I have that is black and white, like it's like sketched, hand-drawn type of imagery, and the bit of color, like looks like watercolor paint. It really kind of brings a different energy to a black and white deck. So here we have regret and confusion, caution, friendship, differences. Oh, that's nice. Wait, where's the one with the spark? So interesting how you can have a spark and then things kind of fizzle out. Forgiveness, self-worth, self-love, chemistry, memories, healing, hope, codependency, influence, effort, balance, gifts, trust, rejection. So someone has a spark and someone's like, no, I would rather get sparked by someone else. Fun, respect, security, soul connection, heartbreak, and family. So here are the 6 blank cards. I wish I had nice handwriting. So I'm gonna have to spend a decent amount of time figuring out what to write on these. If you've seen any good love-related oracle cards and have suggestions, I would love to hear it. Part of the reason why I got this deck is because I was looking for something where it didn't have like an entire like paragraph or written on the card, or you know, some generic statement of love. And I'm really glad I came across these, and I'm looking forward to using them. It looks like, you know, it's not just all, you know, touchy-feely love. There's some aspects of, you know, rejection and breakups, and so I like that it's not just kind of like the same words said the different ways. So let's go ahead and do some shuffling here. That seems like pretty good shuffling. Nice. Actually, I really like that. And it doesn't really stick together. It's like a matte finish on these. So yeah, so far I really like how these feel. So let's go ahead and do a deck interview. I'm gonna I'll just pull 4 cards. The first card to represent the essence of this deck. The second card to identify the strength of the deck. Third card to identify limitations of the deck. And a fourth card to identify a card that I should learn about on a deeper level. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 4 consecutive cards. We have Daydream, Influence, Self-Love, and Confusion. Okay, so for the essence of this deck, you have Daydream. I'm going to go ahead and read from the guidebook for each of these. So this is card number 11. Someone is daydreaming and fantasizing. Love is on their mind. It can even be distracting them. Someone has a crush and may even see them in their dreams. Daydreaming is healthy and can even heal a broken heart. It can allow you to see and feel things you never thought possible before. Daydreaming can even strengthen an existing relationship or sex life. If someone is constantly on your mind, don't ignore it. So here, the essence of this deck is helping you to daydream. Okay, so the strength of this deck is influence. Let's see what it says. 33, influence. So relationships take a lot of work, so it makes things more difficult and stressful when there's an opinionated friend or family member involved. You're not always going to find that both partners, friends, and families all get along and approve of the relationship. Sometimes this can get out of hand and really affect the relationship and even get in the way. It can be difficult to know who to listen to and who to trust. Our friends and family usually mean well, but they are not always right. There may be some outside influence that may be interfering in your relationship. If you're single, someone may be talking about you with their friends or family. So that's interesting in terms of the strength being influence. You can use this deck to kind of figure out opinions or suggestions, advice, without really getting your friends and family involved. You never know when you start asking people's opinions. They might tell you what's true, but a lot of times we don't want to hear what people have to say if we don't like it. Even if it's objective, even if it's true. So here, that seems like a good strength of this deck. So in terms of its limitations, self-love, let's see. It's essential to get to know yourself before you can choose to be in a committed relationship. Learn to love and accept yourself if you expect someone else to do the same. Know how you want to be loved. Lack of self-love can create insecurity and may harm your relationship. Spirit is asking you to focus on loving yourself right now. Take time to yourself, reflect, and consider journaling the questions below. So questions like, what do you love about yourself? How do you want to be loved? What makes you feel loved? Okay, so limitations of self-love. So I guess its limitations are perhaps me learning all the different guidebook suggestions, or it could just be needing to know more about itself in terms of use. So in terms of a card that I need to learn on a deeper level, confusion. 21. There may be confusion around what the person in question wants in a relationship, or even confusion about multiple partners. Sometimes the best way to get clarity is to take action. That could be taking time apart from someone, having an honest conversation, or giving someone new a chance. Confusion can be creating hesitation. Don't rush things and think things through. Evaluate your options. Only time can create clarity. It's completely okay for you to wait until things feel certain. So here, questions to ask. What are you not sure of? How sure are you on what your heart wants? What are the pros and cons of your options? What would help you get clarity, and how can you go after it? The reversed is clarity and feeling certain. So yeah, I guess in terms of even using these cards when they come up, if you want to dig deeper, these questions to ask also really help. It's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to using these cards, and if you have any comments about this deck or know of Deja's other products, I'd love to hear about that. So we'll see you next time, and take care. Bye.